We drew our mind maps, and after watching this episode, you can too.
Let's talk about that. A good mythical morning!
Oh, thanks for joining us today, Rhett. I like you as a person, but I do not like your choice of shirt.
That's why I'm wearing it.
I question the color scheme, and you know, it doesn't have to take over the comments, but I just wanted to get out.
It's hypercolor. It's hypercolor.
Oh, are you
not
a
working
list person?
Okay, so there's this thing called mind maps.
That was my question to kind of lead into it.
Yeah.
Are you a list person?
There are some people who are list people. That is people who need to make a list of something to help them organize their thoughts about it, to organize their goals, what they want to get done during a day or what they want to do on their vacation. Well, somebody came up with the idea to draw a mind map, and that is a pictorial representation of a set of goals. And
so I kind of look at it like the left brain person's to-do list. But it doesn't have to be.
You mean the right brain person's?
Right brain?
Right brain is like creative. Left brain is like, you know, technical.
Well, what part?
And that's a myth, by the way.
What brain am I if I don't even know? I'm an all-brainer.
You're like a mid-brain.
It's a no-brainer.
Okay. So, but here's what we did. We created our mind maps, but let me first just tell you how you do a mind map, so then when you see ours, you'll see why we did it the way we did it.
So what's the motivation here? Why do we want to create mind maps?
You want to organize your thoughts, your goals about something and get it in your mind in a way that will be memorable and fun. Okay, so what you do is you take a piece of paper and put it in landscape mode.
Done.
Then you start in the center and you draw an image or picture that is your central idea, okay? The central idea, and that's a central image that keeps you focused and is more interesting, and then you start drawing colored branches out from that to different things that represent different other ideas that branch out from your central idea. So if it was like, I'm gonna go on a vacation, and you would put Disney World in the middle of your vacation, right? And then you would put like, and we're gonna eat at the Ohana, and then we're gonna go ride this small world, that kind of thing. And so you can kind of remember exactly what it is that you want to do.
This basically sounds like a to-do list for a preschooler. I'm just being honest.
Okay, well, you did one.
And it
kind of looks like I can see it right out of the corner of my eye. So let's get into this.
Yeah.
Now, the rules were that Link and I were going to draw mind maps for things, and we were not gonna tell each other what the mind maps that we were drawing were.
Me first?
You go first, and then
okay.
I'll go.
Made my mind map, and here it is, right? Of course, you can see right in the center, you have my eyeball, and because I want to see today, this is the rest of my day if I was gonna do a to-do list in pictorial form using your instructions.
You got you contracted one of your children to do this.
No.
Did you not?
No, and I actually did it in pencil first. That's the sad thing, is that.
You started with an eyeball? So the central idea of your today is your eyeball.
I want to see today.
I technically think, I mean, that's okay. If it works for you, man, just do it. You know, I don't want to critique your mind map yet.
Okay, and if we go over here to the right, you'll see cheese. Like I know, but by the time lunch rolls around, I know that I want to eat something with cheese on it. And we'll get to why a little bit later.
This is a little shocking.
Maybe a cheeseburger.
I will explain in a second.
And then
why? What?
You'll see these rectangularly drawn glasses with question marks.
This is 3D vision.
No, this is I need to make an appointment for the optometrist. Because
he's gonna get you 3D glasses.
He's gonna tell me if my eyes are a go or if they are a stop and get a new prescription.
Okay, all right. Cheese and then optometrist.
And hopefully the glasses will look just like that.
Yep.
And if you go over here, I've roughed in a nap, just kind of penciled that in. Marker, yeah. I hope to take a nap at some point today. And then I thought maybe we could work on a song.
What a day.
We'll go, yeah, I've got a tough life.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could work on a song, guitar-based, which could end up as a music video.
Oh, you did the YouTube symbol. That's the most creative part of your thing.
And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat dinner. And at home, Chrissy and I discussed that we are not gonna eat cheese because there's too much cheese in our diet.
So you're gonna eat it. You're gonna make sure you're gonna eat it at lunch.
Exactly. And then I'm going to brush my teeth.
That's good.
And then I'm going to catch up on The Walking Dead.
Oh, I thought that was you sleeping and like having some sort of reaction to the cheese.
Yeah, my head explodes and I vomit blood.
Well, if you're lactose intolerant, it can happen.
And then I'm going to go to sleep right after that. And I'm going to have a really good night's sleep.
Okay, all right.
And you know what? I can close my eye now. The center idea. I can close my eye, and I can visualize what it is what I want to accomplish in my day.
That's great, Link. I love your mind map. Now mine's a little more detailed.
I love your mind map.
Mine is for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Now the central idea is me. Because it's and I've got muscles because this is
hold on, the muscular guy with the flat top. That's you.
This is my ideal self. This is the person that I will become. Is a man with a really big right bicep.
Can I ask you one thing? What does it say about the difference between us that mine was about today and yours is about the rest of your life?
Because I'm a big ideas guy, and so
you're grasping for me.
I put myself on a paddleboard, not because I like the paddleboard, but because I felt like being on a paddleboard symbolizes like life. You've got to do a little bit of work, but you can ride the wave, man. Sometimes you're going against the current, sometimes you're going with it. You're just kind of floating through life. You have a little bit of control. You don't have a whole lot of control. You could die at any moment. Paddleboarding. Now, I felt like, my family needed to be on this thing with me. So
just out of obligation?
No, because
I didn't want to put my family there, but I felt like I needed to.
They're going to go everywhere with me, right? So I put my wife and my 2 sons on there. And if you'll notice,
I can't tell the difference between, is that your wife or is that like a little girl? Well, I'm just saying.
She's only 5'2".
Oh,
I knew this is actually to proportion. And if you notice, there's another guy kind of here sitting on the back of the board. That's you. Because I thought it would be inappropriate to leave you out of my life.
Well, I appreciate that, but it seems that you put me on the back of the paddleboard as if I'm the motor. Like, what am I supposed to do? Paddle and like power this thing?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you kick us around.
And where's my family? Where's my family in the rest of your life?
Well, the idea is that you have your own thing in your own family, but in mine, you just end up making some butter.
What?
Well, okay, this kind of makes more sense if you see the fact that I have cheese on my freaking diagram, which is how crazy is it that we both have blocks of cheese? What in the world is going on? This is just like it happened with the monster truck thing last year. This is totally coincidental.
That is crazy.
Because I want to make cheese. I would like to learn how to make cheese. Let me go through. These are things I like to do.
I'm not going to eat it at night.
I want to hunt for that treasure in the Rocky Mountains that we talked about. I would like to learn how to become a master cheesemaker. I would like to be a mayor of a very small town at some point.
With a water tower.
I would like to live on an island by myself for just a short period of time where I am trained in hand-to-hand combat, and then when I come back, I am a superhero for hire. I would also,
looks a lot like the Flash.
As I stated in past episodes of the 200-year-old person, I would like to live inside of a hollowed-out tree at some point, and then I would like to die while performing amazing stunts at a monster truck rally late in life. I've added the fact that I would also like to do intense research on renewable energy sources because I feel like
because you have time for that.
That's the key to the future.
With everything else that you're not going to do.
And in this part of my life where I am becoming a master cheesemaker, I'm going to have a lot of milk that I'm dealing with, and I would like you to be a butter maker at that time. And we can go in 50-50, and I'll make the cheese and you make the butter. It'll be called Rhett and Link's Dairy Farm, and
it's crazy that we're cutting dairy out of our diet, yet it's my future according to you. I'm gonna paddle your paddleboard. I'm gonna power your paddleboard, and I'm gonna butter your cheese.
This is great, man. But think about it. See, I'm not even in your day. You put a zombie on your day before you put me in your day. No, you're an integral part of my life, man.
You're in the guitar.
You're an integral part of my life. You're the motor. You're the motor on my paddleboard, buddy. Anyway, if you want to draw my map, do it, and put it on the Rhett and Link community, and maybe people will comment on it and tell you that
ridicule it to death.
You're gonna have a great life, or a great day, or a great vacation.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Justice from Gallifrey. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Did you have ears? Are you listening to Ear Biscuits, the audio-only podcast from your friends Rhett and Link? Click over to SoundCloud or iTunes and check out the latest episode as soon as it goes live.
Comes out every Friday afternoon.
Rhett teaches Link to ballroom dance. Okay. All right, now I've seen that look in your eye lately. I've seen that look in your eye.
You mean that look, I want to ballroom dance?
Yeah, the way that it works is, now, all right, the way that you can work with me here. Hold your hand up like this. Now, place your arm around me. Okay. Now, when I go forward, you go back, okay?
Okay.
No. What? When I go this way, you go that way. That's really.
When I go forward,
just let me lead. Let me lead you. Yes. And now we can do some spinning. Look at that. No, I don't want to do that. I definitely do want to put time towards thinking about renewable resources, though.
I would help you, but I've got to make an optometrist appointment, eat some cheesy lunch, and then take a nap.